Alright guys, y'all like my new shirt for the day? It's got George Jefferson on it. It says, "Shut up, honky." I used to love that show, The Jeffersons. Alright, so today's video, we're gonna be talking about budget and like what percentages should go towards what and how much you should spend. So now keep in mind, there's a range, right? So maybe you spend less in this area and more in that area. So it's just one of those things you have to kind of keep track of and try to stay as close to in range as possible. So first thing is your housing. So that's going to be about 25 to 30% of all your spending for the month. So 25 to 30% of everything you make after taxes. Remember, Uncle Sam, that little thief who never helped you do any fucking work at all, he gets 25 or 20%, essentially, about 20% of your paycheck. And last time I checked, that motherfucker didn't help me do shit. But 25 to 30% after taxes on housing. The next one would be 1 to 5% on giving, so contributions. That could be tithing in church or donating to a charity, something like that. 5 to 10% utilities. That's going to be your electricity, water, trash, phone, all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be your utilities. 10 to 15% for transportation. So your car payment, your gas, your Uber, whatever it may be. So taxis, public transportation, whatever. Only about 10 to 15% should go for transportation completely. 10 to 15% of your money should go towards savings. Now, I say pay yourself first. Save that money so you can invest it, so you can go start a business or buy that house or whatever. But 10 to 15% of your, check, you pay yourself first. Okay. 10 to 15% for food. Now, I know a lot of people are going to say, well, I spend a lot more than that on food. Yeah, because you're going out and eating and you're using DoorDash and ordering pizza. And when you do go to the grocery store, you're wasting probably a third of the food you eat just goes in the trash because you're buying too much and you're cooking too much and then you're not eating it, you're wasting it. But then, you also are buying food that's processed and packaged. Buy whole foods. Buy the whole chicken. Cut it yourself. Too many people need I need my chicken shaped like dinosaurs. What are you, 4? You can't make your own pickles? Cut up some cucumbers, put some water and some vinegar in a jar and wait a couple days. Poof, pickles for like a 50th of the price. Anyways, what I'm saying is process and package your own shit. And then insurance should be about 10 to 20%. Oh, insurance is too high. Well, one, wait till you get older. Prices will come down. When you're, 25 and younger, insurance is going to be expensive because too many dummies out there crashing. But, you could take... the biggest thing you can do is have prior insurance. Insurance companies see that. So if you let your insurance cancel all the time, they want to see that you have 6 months, a year, 2 years. The longer, the better. Actually, like most companies, 2 years is like most companies 6 months prior, and they're like, okay, whatever. But some will give you a little bit more of a discount for a year, and then some, very few, will give you a discount for even 2 years. But they want to see that you're, you keep insurance regularly. You're not buying insurance for a month and then letting it cancel for 6 months, or cancel for a month or whatever. But increase your deductible. Buy a car that's not so expensive. Figure out the insurance before you buy the car. I can't tell you how many people go to buy a car and then like, oh, I can't afford the insurance. Well, then you shouldn't have signed a contract for that car that you can't drive now because you don't have insurance, dummy. But yeah, so if you stick within those lines, and remember that these are all percentages based on after taxes. So, all right, guys, subscribe, share, comment, like. Let's get to work.